My name is Elizabeth Guerin, and I'm a film director and producer. I chose this profession because I wanted to contribute a change to society. Through this art form, I can say so much without ever having to say a word. I think about how it will impact even just one person. Having people go see your work and speak so highly of it, it really is a great feeling when people respect your work. Even though my family didn't approve of the path that I chose, I didn't want to let that stop me from becoming who I am today. After I revealed to them what I wanted to do, they basically stopped talking to me. At one point, my father even yelled at me for not pursuing something that everyone approved of. Everyone was so disappointed that I just felt like a giant burden. My siblings wouldn't talk to me, my parents wouldn't talk to me. I felt left out and alone. They didn't like the idea one bit. At some point, I felt so bad that I wanted to just run away and just leave it all behind and just forget about them. And I came really close this one time. I almost climbed out of a window and just left for good, but something told me I should stay. So I did. When I was just starting to work towards my lifelong dream, I didn't pay attention to what was placed in front of me. I saw this ad online that was recruiting for people to be in this project that was being produced. I was so excited that I instantly called them up and asked them all about it. And I was really surprised when they gave me an interview and then when they said that they had a place for me. And so when I showed up on set that day, ready to film, they told me that all I had to do was sign some documents and pay the fee. I was really confused. They told me that I owed $30,000 over 3 months, and that if I didn't pay it, I was gonna go to jail. What I signed that day was not an opportunity to film. My family's reaction was heartbreaking. They all abandoned me. I felt really alone in this great, big, cruel world, and when I needed them the most, they weren't there. I was an embarrassment to them. The only thing I had was my cat. When I lost my home, I had to sell him because I couldn't feed him. I remember this one rainy night, I was walking down the street on the sidewalk. I don't think I was even going anywhere. I was just walking, crying my eyes out. And then all of a sudden, this car came speeding down the street and splashed this huge puddle up in my face. And I fell down on the ground, sobbing. And then I just had this moment. This is enough. Enough is enough. I got angry at myself because I had let failure get the best of me. I reminded myself what I was after and that I was the only one holding myself back. To my surprise, the driver of that car ended up coming back and apologizing, seeing if I was okay. She offered me a ride home, but of course I didn't have anywhere to go. So she opened up her home to me, which I thought was just incredible. It was so kind of her. And that moment changed my life. From that moment on, I got a job and I started working again to achieve what I wanted most. Nothing worth having will come easy. There are going to be obstacles and ups and downs, but you can't let them get the best of you. You're in control, because if you truly want something, you're gonna have to go after it and get it. No one is going to hand it to you on a silver platter. Be prepared to have sleepless nights and hungry days and put in a lot of time and work. But just remember to believe in yourself, even when nobody else does. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to live your life, nobody else. I advise using other people's doubts and fears as motivation for you to keep going and to prove them wrong. I say stay humble and remember where you came from. Family is so important. Even if your family has rejected you like mine has, don't hold grudges. Forgive. And remember to give back to those that have sacrificed for you and have been there with you through your best moments and your worst moments. Never, never forget where you came from. There is something that I would like to sort out. I would really like to make amends with my family. I just really want to reach out to them and talk to them and straighten everything out. Despite their rejection, I still love them. Even though they don't agree with the path that I took, I just want to reunite with them and tell them that I love them. And I want to be able to share with them what I've achieved and just catch up on lost time. I don't hold anything against them. I mean, they're still my family regardless of what's happened. I still love them. I just want us to be the big happy family again. Having family dinners at the dining room table and Christmas together. Enjoying ourselves. And if they say that they love me, that would be amazing. That would be the best feeling in the world.